So, where's the rest of y'all?
Yo.
Is the rest of y'all coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's about.
Hudson, kill yourself.
Imagine not even being ranked yet. Like, holy dude.
You got ranked? You didn't get ranked either, bitch.
Let's not
They're
lose
joining.
this.
They're joining. Here they come. Here they come. All right. And all right. Let the best team win. Good game to you guys.
Yeah, good game.
Good luck.
GG. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, we're live and okay, we're finally live. Took a while. I had to reset the lobby because we were waiting for so long, but we're finally in it now, and we've got Team Black Skull here attacking first on Coastline against Gladiators. Some issues with time and scheduling for Gladiators, so it was a bit of a mess, but we're finally on the road here, and it's gonna be interesting to see, to say the least. Tachanka is actually unbanned, and so is Aruni, so Paul's going to be bringing one of those, presumably. And some interesting picks here on the attacking side as well. This is an interesting map in general. A bit more of a frag-focused map, so you don't really need the Thermite that you see from Papa Skull Crusher, and you could go without Callie, as Ballistic is going to be bringing the secondary support, but it's still useful for holding ruins and playing a bit of Sniper Elite 4 if you wanted to make a joke about it, actually. So that'll be an interesting choice from him. And then the Nook and Zero, both interesting choices, actually. Nook was supposed to get buffed, but has not gotten buffed yet, actually. And then Fry is the Zero. I don't know what exactly the Zero is going to be doing. We haven't seen... He's not very commonly picked. He's not all that useful, in my opinion. He's okay for intel. The only problem is that his pardon me, I'm trying to think of the word, actually. His cameras, his Arguses, there we go, are quite loud. They are loud and they are big, and so they're not very useful for intel gathering, especially in the long term. But he does have the SC3000K or the MP7 and either Hard Breach Charge or Claymore, so it can bring some utility, and as well as the fact that at least in a Rooney heavy team, or a team that really likes to force teams to waste utility, so peak 20-second meta, he could actually be very strong considering that he has 4 of them, and that could burn at this point all of Omai's utility. But they're looking to now push forward here. Actually, from the roof has 3 players all on the same area. Interesting choices from them, but Tragic gonna be moving around from below, as you can tell, and I'm gonna be trying to get this. I'm gonna try and multitask here. Hopefully, we'll have to see on how effective that is really. But anyways, gonna now push forward here on a Thermite Charge. 2 of them actually going out from the Skull Crusher on that Billiards wall. Interesting choice, and that will leave basically the entirety Billiards wall open, and that's gonna make anybody trying to anchor in Billiards a lot more cautious. However, Papa gets taken down there by Voltic as the castle for the first kill of this match, and he did luckily get all his utility down, but he did die with both drones still on him, still available somehow. 3v5, Elo, my Elo now taken away. Tragic at the sledge. Voltic down and out thanks to Fry as the Zero. However, damage has been done. 3v4 to AO. Fry guy takes a double kill there, takes him down. Actually, Paulson, it's now a 3v3 splits. My Elo now in Mindless against Piranha. I think that's just how I'm going to have to call it. Fry and Ballistic here, actually. 2v3, Mindless takes down Ballistic, and that's the diffuser as well. Oh no. That's not the way they want this to be going. You don't want to lose the diffuser like that. As well as the man advantage. Nobody's there for the refrag. Disaster just struck there for Team Black Skull. Alright, and now 1v3 actually Splits takes down Piranha, and it's up to just Fry here. He's already gotten the double, but he does not have a lot of time here. Gonna look to push forward here, getting some hard things from his teammates. Just have to fix the Aruni, takes some damage, swings him, but gets taken down there by Splits holding the crossfire. And this round will go to Gladiators. And now, 1 round advantage here, going to be favoring, actually, Gladiators, as they now move forward here, going to their second side, actually, of Kitchen, and going to just look to hold that down. Interesting choices once again here from Team Black Skull. Going to be bringing that Vigil not the Vigil, the Zero, pardon me, though, very close to each other in terms of alphabetized operators. Once again, switching out some of the operators that we saw last time. Gonna be opting against bringing the Kali or the Thermite, and bring an Ash instead, actually, as well as a Lion and an Amaru. They're looking for a rush here. They certainly have a good framework for that with the Amaru, the Ash, and the Lion, but don't think that the Amaru nor the Lion is all that necessary, really. I mean, you know, Lion, all you have to do to counter him is either sit on a mute gem or be Vigil or just stand still is the simplest way, and even then he takes quite a bit of coordination to work with, and all 5 drones actually are gone here from the lineup of Team Black Skull, so they're going to be going into this next part of the round, the action phase, really, with half the amount of drones that they should have, half the amount of drones that they start with, and that's not really the way that they want to be going here. So, as many people say, a drone is the same as a life. You want to be getting kills off of your droning, and they're certainly going to be in a difficult situation due to that. And other part of the is the Amaru, certainly a fun operator, certainly an operator with a good weapon and the G8, but just a pure fragging operator. So if you don't get kills with it, it's a wasted pick, really. And now going to be moving on here, actually. Oh, hi Nike. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. It's your friends here, Team Black Skull. They're attacking first on coastline. Already a Lion charge going out. Lion drone, pardon me. Though it's technically a charge, if you wanted to put it that way. It doesn't even matter. Potato, tomato. However, not all the same here in terms of health. As Papa Skull Crusher trying to push through there. Gonna be pushing in actually the kitchen hallway and opening up what would that be. And looked like there was already a softwall for him to use, so don't know what exactly that's about, but not gonna ask any more questions than I already have, considering the state of how this has been going. 4v5 though, Mindless taking down 1, does get traded by Tragic, however Splits will take down Ballistic, getting a double, not getting a double kill, Voltic getting another kill, taking down Papa Skull Crusher. It's up to just Tragic and AO Fragai, and too few trades here on the side of Team Black Skull, and they'll now be down in a 2v4. As you can see, trying to pick through here, spotting a Rooney of Pulse, and we'll get lowered there, actually by Splits as the Legion. 2v3, Fry taking down 1, but will get traded, unfortunately, by Voltic for a double kill. It's up to just Tragic here in a 1 versus 3 situation. He only has 1 drone, and whichever drones are still out on the field, which, speaking of, there's only 1. Does take down Voltic, stops that 3k for now 1v2. He doesn't have the diffuser though. All he has is the 1 drone still on him and the flashbangs that he has. Outside of that, it's up to just him getting getting good there. Now, first smoke wave of 3 gonna go out here from Elo, and he still has plenty of time, so you can certainly waste a lot of the rest of the round here. Tragic gonna push forward, but will get taken down by my Elo now, and it's now 2-0. Gladiators in the lead here. Getting a seemingly lucky headshot, I'd say. And now they will be going to their tertiary site. We'll have to see if they do anything out of the ordinary, but they won't look like it appears, as they actually go to the 2 bars, as you can see. Blue and Sunrise for their 3rd site. It's an interesting objective. You don't see a lot of teams going here. It's usually saved for last. Usually teams don't have the opportunity to go here, but certainly plenty of opportunity for, I'd say, for Gladiators, as they're now going to try and hold the site. And it's an interesting objective. I think all or almost all of it has a soft roof, actually, a soft ceiling, pardon me, above it. Certainly all of Blue Bar does, and a good amount of Sunrise Bar, I know, especially those 2 really common anchor spots behind the bar itself and also behind Sofa. But I don't know if you could access anybody who's playing closer to the window or the cool entrance doorway, but even then, a lot of it is about holding down that vertical for as long as you can, and then after that, I don't know what to tell you, because that's really just the core of it, is keeping control really of the main lobby and vertical is what I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of defenses on this site, so can't tell you word for word, but that seems to be the general gist of how this works. Really, is you need to sort of abandon, hollow out really blue bar, and instead try and hold down Sofa, and there goes Mindless with a seemingly effortless kill there onto Papa Skullcrusher. Does also lower AO Fry, looking to take him down, but will actually get the trade there. Will be Fry as the 0, but they did take down Papa Skullcrusher as the Ash, so we'll have a bit more trouble now getting some of that utility down. However, they still have 3 frag grenades as well as a hammer from Tragic, and now down, not out just yet, to be Fry. Now, hopefully a teammate of his looking to be Ballistic actually will go and get that trade, and even the res if possible, so you can tell. Trying to push forward here. Don't know where exactly he's going, and now I'm gonna just hold down the objective. Is that actually, that would actually be Tragic. I thought that was somebody else, but he will now approach and is in blue bar. Gonna now try and push forward here, but he is not in a great position considering that even if Gladiators isn't aware of where he is, and there goes his other frag grenade, zapped up by an ADS that was right next to him, trying to find somebody through those feed holes that would be right around him, but luckily nobody over in main entrance to hold them really. Certainly something scary though, and Voltic is lowered, not down just yet, but is certainly in a bit of an interesting position, as just holding down that mirror window would actually be Pulse, realizing that there's a sledge hole over there, spotting him, trying to get the kill, does not, however, is luckily for Tragic, he manages to fall back before the time goes through, and now Ballistic is going to slide into blue bar here and look for the plant actually. I don't know if they've realized it, but they're only a few moments away here from a plant. Not enough time to get the Nitro stuck. 4v3 though, Piranha takes down Voltic. It's now a man advantage here, actually. 3v3 already even up by Splits, taking down Ballistic. 2v2 actually, Piranha takes down Elo, but Pulse removes Fry from the equation. So it's just Splits and Pulse gaming here. And there goes Splits, 3k here from Piranha. It's up to just Tragic and Piranha. Now Castle Barricade gonna go down there, just anticipating it would be Tragic, gets the round for his team. Alright, and now it is 1-2 here. Still going to be favoring the defensive team, but only by 1 round. But based off of how this is going, it's going to look like it's looking like it'll be a 4-2 split favoring Gladiators here. So the defending team is a bit surprising, but we'll have to see. And strong plays there. Still managed to make good work there on that blue push into blue bar, and was just poor handling, I'd say, on the side of Gladiators that allowed that to prosper, really. Didn't play that mirror window strongly enough, didn't have that blue wall reinforced, which allowed them to easily sneak up into a very common plant position, and then nobody was in main entrance, or main lobby, pardon me, actually holding down those feed holes to prevent a plant. Nobody even rotated over to that side, really. They just let that be taken, and in rather quick order as well, but now they'll be turning to their strongest site, which ended up going quite well for them. Ended up dropping the diffuser and went their way in short order.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Alright, and now gonna be doing the same setup, it appears. The only difference is that they switched out the Rooney for somebody else. I think they switched it out actually for a Valkyrie, of Paul's bringing some extra information there, and they have some sort of somewhat roamier set up across the top floor. That's Voltic. There goes Splits as well, but Mindless takes down Papa Skullcrusher, ended up trading himself for Splits. But it is a 4v3 here, and it seems to me that Gladiators has been caught a bit off guard here, and some sort of opportunity has been made actually for a comeback here, for some momentum, for some rounds to go the way of Team Black Skull. And they're not going to try and push forward here, actually. Just Fry actually going to be securing his flank there with the Claymore, even though they have Piranha as the Nomad. Going to be playing all the way back in Ruins. It's an interesting choice, but can't exactly complain, I'd say. And now they'll be trying to push forward here. And there goes Mindless with a double kill into Ballistic. However, Tragic trades it out, taking down Milo now for a 3v2, and now still down to just Mindless and Pulse. Mindless needs to get another kill, but Tragic will shut him down there for at least the double on the round, if not the third, actually. Not exactly sure. It's up to just Pulse here in a 3v1. They do have the diffuser back again, but gonna throw out an impact to take down the Claymore. Now look for a flank. I don't know if Fry realized that. Certainly does not seem like it. And there he goes, taken down there by Pulse Gaming. It's now a 2v1. It's up to just Tragic and Piranha, actually. And Pulse will just be throwing out his final Valcam in the middle of the hallway. Interesting choice from him. And the diffuser is down. I don't know if they realized that. I don't know if he realized that, but he could certainly just put a camera on it and then watch it for the rest of the round. He does have an impact, so you could certainly try and impact whoever's going for it, or at least put an impact below. And from there, just push through that. But now going to try and push forward here between the two sides, setting up a nice line of sight there, even though they have a rotate already. It'll be Piranha finally setting down some air jabs. It's about 40 seconds left in the round. Paul's going to be holding across the top floor, though. Nowhere near the diffuser, though, actually. And taking a bit of time here, it'd be Piranha looking to figure out where the Valkyrie of Pulse Gaming is, taking down the bulletproof cam there. So now Pulse realizing that there's not much time left before the plant goes down, and he'd be in a 1v2 with some air jab set up as well here from Piranha. Tragic sticking the plant for his team. Hits one of them. Does get taken down there by Piranha for a 2-2 tie now. So this will not go... This could really go either way at this point, I'd say. I was about to say that this wouldn't go 4-2, but it could very well go that way. And it certainly won't be 5-1 split favoring either team, really. So it could go either way at this point. But considering that all three sides are still on the board here for Gladiators, and they nearly swept Team Black Skull, they're in a good situation. And another thing is that this is seeming less like a game of teams outplaying each other and more a game of teams not making as many mistakes as the other team. So actually, if that trend continues, this might go to overtime, might go to a bit of a coin flip situation, I'd say, because certainly some errors, I'd say, on both sides. But gonna try and recover from that now will be actually Gladiators. They won this site. They're now 1-1 after losing the last round here, and ended up being a 1v2 because they lost what, 2 players pretty early on without any sort of trade, which was quite unfortunate for them. But as you can tell, going to be just trying to set up the same way we saw before. Still bringing that Bandit. Still going to be bringing the Jaeger, the Legion, and the Smoke. Just switching around between a Rooney and then Valkyrie and now Bandit. So hopefully we'll be settling down
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
on that, but it could very well change. They actually let them take a round. That's an interesting way to put it. Breaching Charger, I think, going out there. And Papa looking for a rush plant there? I don't know what exactly is happening from him. But that's a 4v5 and the diffuser down. Oh no, that's gonna make the rest of this round extremely difficult here for the remaining members of Team Black Skull. They're in a 4v5, so they've given a man advantage here to Gladiators, and now a 2-man advantage almost. As Ballistic is down, not out just yet, but is certainly going to be in a situation where it's going to be difficult for him to really win a gunfight, I'd say. And as you can tell, just entering into a spot where a teammate could res him, potentially. And now holding an angle there would actually be the Legion of Splits, just waiting. Going to be spotting the Claymore going down. As now he's going to get the res there onto Ballistic, would be Fry as the 0. Has been doing fairly well in that position. Not bad, not great, I'd say. And Ballistic going to throw down a Selma on a barricade? I've not seen that strategy before. That is an interesting strategy. to say the least. But Diffuser's still down. They have half the round. They're in a 4v5. They haven't gotten a trade down. Ballistics have res health, and he can't be downed again. They're in a seemingly hopeless situation, I'd say. Well, not hopeless, but it's beginning to appear hopeless to them, as they'll now be trying to push forward here on that side of Hookah Balcony, and realizing that potentially would be Voltic there as the Jaeger on the roam, gonna fall back actually, as he takes a bit of damage due to Ballistic just holding down the flank, even though they have Piranha as the Nomad. I don't know what that's about, but there goes the man advantage of Splits is taken down there by Piranha. 4v3 Tragic removes Voltic, 3v3 Mindless trades his teammate. And now second swap we will go out here from Myelo now is just slowing down that defense here. It's just, not the defense, the attack actually. It's just slowing that down to really a crawl with those smoke waves. He only has one left, but still, it's been enough to really slow down. Oh no, Elo, Cheat Gang, Mindless, what are you doing? Gladiators. And now, the final smoke wave will go out there. Almost hitting, presumably Fry out there, and 2v2, Pulse getting a double kill, Piranha getting a double kill as well as he trades his teammate out. It's a 2v1 here, up to just Myelo. Now, would have been a 2v2 if he hadn't ended up TKing. No, Piranha finally has the Diffuser, looking for that same default plant that we saw from Papa Skull Crusher. Now, Elo realizing that, looking to stop the plant, actually, just too late. Potatoes, but doesn't even matter. He gets the kill. Now gonna have to deal with Fry here. He does have a goo in his foot, so is not able to move as quickly, and he's certainly taking some damage from that. But Myelo now needs to get the plant down, the plant defused, pardon me. Fry just needs to wait. Gonna try and push forward there. Is taking more and more damage. Runs out of ammo, but doesn't even matter. He just knifes. He's in the, looks like a sickle, but it's not. I don't know what that is exactly. And that's embarrassing for Myelo now. TK'd and then proceeded to lose a 1v1 where he had more ammo than the other guy in the fight, and it'll now be 3-2. Team Black Skull is in the lead, actually, here, and might be looking for a 4-2 half favoring them. We'll have to just wait and see on that. And now, gonna be going to kitchen and service. We're going to kitchen and service for the final round of this first half. They've gone 1 and 2 on Billiards. They've gone 0 and 1 on Blue Bar and Sunrise. And they've gone 1 and 0 on this site. So gonna hopefully get at least an even split here at half and go 2 and 0. As you can see, they're just gonna be setting up similar to what we saw last round with that castle strategy, which seems to work, but now I don't know what exactly is happening, but I can certainly point to a couple of things. First of all, it's just some silly mistakes, getting the TKs, losing players early on, especially without lowering or even killing anybody. So, not exactly what you would want to see, I'd say, is that kind of, those kinds of silly mistakes, and then, you know, just winning fun fights. I mean, there's some silly mistakes on the side of the attacking team at the moment, but even then, you should be able to get a pretty good hold on them, considering that they're, I guess, just a messy game on both sides, is what I'm trying to tell you. And Ballistic is taken down there as the Blackbeard, as he was trying to rush through a castle barricade? Not sure about that. Taken down by Mindless, and Tragic will trade him, actually. Trying to figure out where he is. He's the Amaru, getting a double kill, actually, onto Voltic. It's now 4v3, and the man advantage will now favor Team Black Skull. 3v3, though, Splits trades his teammate. The Diffuser has been recovered by Papa Skull Crusher's the Hibana, and he's now going to try and push forward into the objective. Gonna send almost all of his pellets there on the wall, and gonna just save 2 pellets for whenever. I suppose a bit of a rainy day fun, I guess, and he's gonna be lowered there by Splits as the Jaeger, the other roamer. And it's even numbers here. They just have to hold down the side and waste enough time and get these trades, really. Or at the very least, Splits needs to waste some time and burn some health and maybe even get a kill off of Team Black Skull. And Piranha going to be using his air jabs there. I don't know where exactly it was set. I'm going to try and figure that out. Was set on Cool Vibes, but is actually pretty apparent if Somebody's going to go down the other side. Smoke, we're going to go out here as Papa Skull Crusher looking for a plant, actually. Will get swung and taken down by Milo now, and unfortunately, Piranha unable to cover his teammate. Oh, no. Should have put down, I guess, an air jab, you know, on the sort of ventilation right around where the, where that is. Now going to put down another air jab there to cover the hallway, presumably, right next to him. Secure that. Going to try and even it up here, take out Milo now, but has just been peeking it and lowered there. Not switching up the way that he's standing, and he's going to pay for it quite dearly, I'd say. As you can tell, it's a 2v3 here. Milo now doesn't have any smoke waves left, but he's wasted enough time, and he gets another kill there onto Piranha. Splits takes down AO Fry Guy. It'll be an even half here, 3-3. And finally, Gladiator's going to be on the way up, actually, as they will tie at half. Alright, now I'm going to check the score. We're switching at half very quickly. Piranha in second in terms of kills for his team. Tragic leading his team with 8-4, 2.0 KD on the side of Team Black Skull. On the side of Gladiators, Mindless leading his team with 7 kills. Milo now not far behind with 5. And that would be third, 2 splits with 6. I just noticed that. Pardon me. Anyways, going on to this next round, we're going to see a penthouse defense from Team Black Skull. That's unique. That might be either giving them a big morale boost if they manage to pull this round out, or a big laugh, a hearty chuckle. There we go, for a hearty chuckle really for Gladiators, and a free round for them, depending on how well they are versed at attacking the site. This is arguably one of the easiest sites on this map, or in general, and Let's just gonna be hiding with the Mira. Yeah. Certainly fun strategies, but I don't think they're gonna be very effective here. Oof. But this is a relatively easy site, considering the fact that there's no real way to deny these two default plants behind the sofa and behind the bed without opening up these two walls right here. But in order to open up these two walls, or by opening up those two walls, you remove a lot of the common anchoring spots in theater. So it's sort of darned if you do, darned if you don't situation in that, as well as the fact that if you get somebody on this big window, you can basically deny anybody from anchoring in Penthouse. Or at the very least, you will severely hinder their movement. If Gladiators sell Penthouse with 2 hard breach, that would be very unfortunate for them, but it doesn't appear like that. Skull Crusher, however, pop the Skull Crusher, there we go, traded, takes down Mindless, but will be traded out by Splits. So, that would actually be Piranha, pardon me, the other Roni player. So both of them going to be running the little SMG that could, the P10 Roni. And now Split's going to try and drone that out there, countering some visual interference from below, as Tragic just roaming below there. Don't know what exactly he's doing, just going to try and waste some time here, but he's might be looking for a flank, actually. And now they're going to be trying to secure the flank, actually, getting detected, not trying to deal with him. Oh, the Skull Crusher going for the flank as well, but he will be down and out, pacified by Pulse. Now, some Selma's going to go down here on that softball. 2v4, though. Milo now takes down AO Frag Guy, except it's just Tragic and Ballistic. One of which is just hiding in the site with the mirror window. The other of which is off-site. So this could be very bad for Gladiators. A scuffed air jab there leads to a flank. 1 kill looking for a second, but will get stopped there by Milo now. He does get down. But there goes Pulse. Does spot the mirror bait. Gets the round. Not very surprised by that. And I don't think that that's going to be... I think that will certainly deter Ballistic from trying that sort of strategy again, considering that all he did was sit in one corner for the entire round and ended up getting headshotted. So, strong work there from Tragic, but unfortunately not enough to pull Team Black Skull through here is they'll be trying to wise up a bit, I suppose. Going to be going actually to hookah and billiards now. Bring in the rook and dock combination. Might be looking for some spawn peaks, potentially, considering that they both have higher than 1x sights. Going to be switching off of the yellow onto the castle. I don't know what the castle will be doing exactly, considering that, if I'm remembering correctly, we don't often see castle on the site outside of maybe castling off, I'd say, the VIP doorway. But even then, I don't think that it's necessary to bring a castle just for that. Going to be putting down the plates, but if they get headshotted, the plates are useless, which would be quite unfortunate for them. And now they will be going actually now onto to just try and hold this site, and they'll be setting up that something resembling a rotate. I don't know exactly what they're doing. Interesting. And they'll be gonna be reinforcing between the sites there. Ballistic, putting down 2 reinforcements actually. Or are they gonna go for the 3rd? And it doesn't look like they'll be going for the 3rd. But it would certainly be interesting if they went for the 3rd. Instead, we'll actually leave. They're leaving billiards completely soft. They're not even reinforcing panels. 4v5 though. Mindless is taking down Mindless taking down Papa Skull Crusher, not the other way around. Piranha, however, will trade him out. So loses the Aruni, loses an active ability in the kick or the boot or the fist, whatever it is. Tragic taking down Voltic as well. So there goes the Nomad. That's gonna make flanking for any member on the roam here, namely Tragic, will make it a lot easier for them, actually. And the man advantage will be going the way here of Gladiators and being drawn out there with these splits. I don't think Tragic has realized that he's been drawn out. That's, that's not great for him. Now, splits here, going to be trying to push in. Now, we will push in there into VIP, looking to clear out Tragic, who's just in Trophy, watching that main hallway. Don't think that he's realized that Splits is that close to him. Just holding an angle here. And Gladiators making this team look good. That is, I'm just gonna say that's the viewpoint. Just be nice. 4v2 double kill from Tragic. Takes down Split, stops that roam clear attempt from the Heartbreacher as well. So not so great from him. 3v2, Pulse takes down Tragic, finally clears him out. But the damage has been done. He's gotten at least 2 kills onto the attacking team, and just sitting right under the bar would be Fry. That's the council with the shotgun. Oh my lord, taking down Elo. He didn't even anticipate him there. Holding a bit of a sleazy spot, I suppose. And 2v1, Pulse takes down Ballistic. I don't know exactly how, but there he goes, and he's gonna be wiped away there. I'm gonna try and figure out where he was. He was actually there in that hallway by Hent. Now, Fry lowered as well thanks to Pulse, and he's still at 100 health. He still has plenty of ammunition. Takes down Piranha for a 3k, and we'll see if he gets the 4k on the round. He only needs to wipe away Fry, and he's at full health. Fry's at probably 35 to 40 is my best guess, and he's in a good spot. He also has at least 1 drone on him, and likely some drones in reserve to help him out. But if he can just get that done, if he can get the kill, if he can get the intel that he needs, then this could very well be a 4-4 tie. Once again, has 20 seconds left, so needs to make a move soon. Pre-firing a bit, alerting Fry of where he is. Fry's going to hold the angle here at just about chest height, but Pulse takes him down for the 4K, and the round will go to Gladiators. And that's got to be embarrassing for Team Black Skull. They were in a 3v2, if I remember correctly, a 3v2 or a 4v2. They had a big man advantage, but then they threw it away. They just had to hold down the diffuser and wait out the round, but playing aggressively there. And not even smart aggressive, just sort of silly aggressive, I'd say. Cost them the round, and actually, not 4-4, 5-3. Gladiators is going to be breaking away. Why is he holding that? It was a 3v1. I do not know why they were holding that exactly. I suppose it's mindset is my best guess. I'm not sure exactly, but that's my best guess, as I just said. But anyways, on to the next round, and we're only one round away here from match point for Gladiators. And keep in mind, they were tied 3-3 at half, and so far they have. I might be putting the curse on it. Hopefully I'm not. Hopefully I'm not putting the caster curse on anybody. They might actually go for a perfect attacking half. We'll have to see, but going to be trying to sort of wise up here would actually be Team Black Skull, and they've had some messy rounds here, to say the least. Some silly plays have been costing them quite dearly, to say the least, and with about 10 seconds left in the prep phase, they still have not reinforced at all. They've set the side rotate, sure, which is an important part of it, but they also haven't reinforced anything. So this will be a field day, really, for Mindless, to an extent, Paul, since he has the breaching charges, especially Mindless since he has breaching round and charge, and Splits, considering that he has the impacts. To an extent, Voltic as well, considering that he has the Selmas, but even then, I don't think that it would be all that wise, really, to hold it like that. But going to be actually 3 players on site, 2 on the roam. The Vigil will be roaming below, as well as, actually, that would be the Jaeger there. Both Pampa Skull Crusher and Piranha roaming below here for Team Black Skull. The remaining members tragic. With the Legion on the soft roam here in VIP, looking to waste time there. Ballistic still has a Valchem on him, and he's taking some damage due to that Billiards wall not being reinforced at all. And that's going to come back to bite them for sure. And now playing that window would actually be the I almost said the trash, the Twitch. I'm not trying to insult anybody, I'm trying to be accurate here. Milo now going to be taking the Twitch and just holding the rappel there, trying to get a kill. Spotting some feetsies of Ballistic, but Fry baits him out there. Gets the kill. He didn't notice the more important player, I'd say, of the one that's actually holding an angle on him, which would be Fry. .4v4 though, as Ballistic is finally taken down there. Poor awareness on his side likely cost him, and now Mindless is looking for Jade to get a kill there on Pampa Skull. Voltic actually is going to be the one looking for the plant. Mindless lower there as he's trying to hold down the flank, and he does, taking down Piranha. And there goes the other roamer there. Pampa Skull Crusher going down right as the plant was happening, and so it will now be actually a 2v4. Mindless is down, so it could very well be a 3v2 actually. Fry looking for the counter defuse. 2v3, 1v3. Tragic taking down Splits. Voltic takes down AO Fry. Tragic actually gonna get another kill down to Pulse. It's up to just Mindless and Voltic. And now Mindless being res there, so it will be a 1v2. Voltic swings it, gets an assist there from Mindless and takes him down. It'll now be match point here, 6-3. Actually, they didn't reinforce once, exactly. They didn't reinforce at all, and that cost Ballistic some health, and that also made a really easy attack for Gladiators, who are now at match point here, 6-3. For every 2 rounds that Mindless has gotten, not Mindless, Mindless's team as a whole, Gladiators has gotten, 1 round has gone the way of Team Black Skull. They're not in a great position here. They need to win 3 rounds in a row just to send it to overtime. And even then, I don't know after that. I don't know how they would do in that overtime sort of position. But it could very well be the beginning of the end here for Team Black Skull if they do not sort of wise up in this next round. And going to be bringing the Blitz there. Milo now switching off of the Sledge, which he's been running for quite a while. Sledge and Smoke, if I'm remembering correctly, are the 2 ones that he's been playing for the most part. He was switching off to a Blitz, so going to try and sort of take, actually, Team Black Skull by surprise, but they do have the Smoke from Ballistic. They have a Rooney, and they do have Castle, so they'll be able to slow that down, hopefully, if they do set that up correctly.
10 seconds left before insertion.
And I gotta go with Gladiators. Well, nice seeing you around anyways, Nike. Anyways, gonna be trying to set up the site here. They've gotten a shield in the middle of pantry, or right around pantry. That's gonna be putting whoever plays it in a bit of a corner. I don't think that's the play, Chief. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And now some Ash charges going out here as and that wall is soft there. Pampa Skull Crusher gonna be the one to pay for it. Mindless taking advantage of that. There goes Ballistic as well. I don't think he I think he might have gotten a single smoke a bit down, but at that, being a bit generous. And now it's a 3v5. Tragic trying to hold down the site there. Takes down one with a nitro. 3v3 Fry stops the momentum. 3v2 Piranha taking down another. 2v2, 1v2, and the game will go to Gladiators. Mindless showing up and showing out there. A very aggressive play from them. Coming out with a bang. Going out with a bang. And the game will go the way of Gladiators 7-3 over Team Black Skull. And that is it, folks. That is the end of this matchup. Winning it 7-3 will be Gladiators.